Hey, welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast. I'm here with Jennifer.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey,
And her cat JJ, who's probably not going to talk much, but because it's a fucking cat. But
Meow.
there we go. Hey, JJ. All right, now he just walked off. So what's up, Jennifer?
Just drinking some delicious wine.
Oh, what brand?
It is $4.99 screw off top from 7-Eleven.
Perfect. 7-Eleven wine, a potential sponsor. So I'm very
Yes.
excited about that.
Yosemite Road Vineyards.
Oh, was that in Yosemite National Park? It's like comes from the spring.
It's from Livermore and Ripon, California.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It contains sulfites, 12.5%.
If it's not in some dingy area of the valley, I don't know anything about California. So Jennifer, I was very curious about your business. Why don't you tell our 40 listeners what you do?
So I do in-home parties for women and couples featuring a line of adult products.
Ooh.
Everything mild to wild. I help people enhance intimacy and romance in relationships.
Awesome.
Empowering women from the bedroom to the bank.
Bam! I like that. We're going to have some T-shirts printed up and sent to our 40 listeners because I love those catchphrases
I
there.
think we should raffle it off.
A raffle? A dildo
Yeah.
raffle?
A dildo
well?
raffle, yeah.
T-shirts and dildo raffles.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, so you said mild to wild, right?
Yes.
What's on the mild side?
So mild would be spa, massage, edible, lubricant products, more things for foreplay, feeling sexy, enhancing confidence.
Okay. Like a dildo. Do dildos enhance confidence?
I would say that's more the wild side.
Okay, but so that's good. It's still going. JJ, hey, what's up?
Well,
Okay, so that's dildos are wilder. The lubricant is the mild. Like this for masturbating or like playing with your partner.
could be both. And then we have edible lubricants. So that could be for enhancing oral massage.
Or if you're out of ramen noodles. And you just need
Yeah,
something to
right.
eat. So enhancing massage, so you could massage your partner and like lick the stuff off of them.
Mm-hmm. Or nibble or kiss.
Perfect.
Yes.
That does enhance the shit out of intimacy, I imagine.
It makes it taste like your own favorite piece of candy, too.
Wait, so how many like flavors do they have?
We have a lot of flavors. Strawberry is the most common across the board. But there's also mint, cinnamon, green apple is very tasty.
Chocolate chip?
No, cotton candy.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Does it dissolve like cotton candy?
No, but it's a gel and it's very tasty. Use a couple pumps on the penis or clitoris and then it gets like licked off. So it's kind of like
That's
you
awesome.
get dessert.
Perfect. And I like the cotton candy idea because, what if it just dissolved like almost instantly? Because you're living in the moment. You're using a lubricant with your partner, and cotton candy dissolves like the moment you taste it. So like it would make you like hyper aware that you're in the moment. You're getting intimate. You're fucking or you're whatever with your partner, whatever you're choosing. Erotic massage,
Exactly.
genital rubbing, whatever you want to do. You're enhanced with a lubricant that tastes like cotton candy. So it's like you're going to a fair.
It's like taking the county fair into your bedroom.
Oh my god, that would really appeal to our Midwestern listeners.
Oh,
and
really?
also the Bulgarian ones.
Yeah, I heard you have some listeners in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah, it's this guy who he had two of them, but he fucked his wife to death. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to go out like that though?
I have always thought that would be a good way to die, or like suffocating in the woman's breast.
Yeah,
Not me personally,
but it would be enhanced if they had the lubricant that tastes like cotton candy,
Exactly.
or Skittles, or a steak. I mean, I think we've just discovered water on Mars, so I think steak-flavored lubricants are the next.
Oh my gosh.
Because the flavors you mentioned sound amazing, right? I would probably sample all those. On the off chance I had a lover, I would definitely want to experiment with all these flavors and wonder what flavor's next. I know who to call, Jennifer.
Selfmadediva.com.
Boom. www.selfmadediva.com. We have to include the www part because our listeners are kind of
Oh.
slow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, listeners? If you stick around, I may even share a discount code for my website.
Awesome.
Oh, snap. Right now, I'm sharing playtime with my cat, JJ, who's trying to bite and scratch me and figuring out ways to kill me in my sleep.
But biting and scratching ties into pleasure as well for a lot of people these days. Anyone who's
certainly
read 50
could.
Shades
Oh, yeah.
or seen the movie. Yeah,
So I
apparently
think
that's a
I'm
big thing.
Anna in this situation, and JJ's Christian.
There's a billionaire kitty that likes to throw people out of helicopters or whatever. Is that what happens in the movie?
I've not seen the movie.
Is that what happens in the book?
I didn't finish the book.
I only read the children's one, the Golden Book. It was pretty good.
Well, it's all appropriate because we're sitting on a red couch right now.
Yeah.
And Christian has the red room.
Our Studio B is a red room, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, Studio A is a city bus.
You never know what you're going to get.
You never know. It's been inspiring to sit in a red room or a red couch because you never know what's going to happen.
Sometimes you might have a little man appear and start speaking backwards and dancing.
Shit.
Did you see that Showtime is redoing Twin Peaks?
Uh-huh.
Coming out next year?
Did that happen in the original Twin Peaks?
Yes. I was a Twin Peaks addict. I can recite shit.
That's
so
awesome.
like, what is it? Through the dark of future past, a magician longs to see one chance out between two worlds. Fire, walk with me.
Oh shit! Wasn't that there was like a TV movie that was like a sequel called
Yes,
Fire Walk with Me?
Walk with Me. All about what happened to Laura Palmer before she died.
There were a lot of dark characters in that show, right?
Yes.
I feel like they
Leland
could have
and
used a
Bob.
lot of sexual lubricants instead. Like, do you think that would have lightened them up if they were into passion and explored with the type of products that you sell?
Well, I think the night before Laura Palmer was killed by her father. Spoiler alert!
Oh shit!
Oh no! 25 years ago, catch up. She was having rough sex. And, had she had some lubricant, maybe it wouldn't have been as rough on her vagina.
Was she having rough sex with her father?
No, she, met some guys at the One-Eyed Jack's nightclub.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Wholesome name for a nightclub.
Dork alert. It was a gentleman's club.
Nice. So,
Yes.
she was hanging out at a strip club, but she wasn't stripping?
No, she was more of like an escort.
Oh, high class.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if it was high class. That's up for interpretation.
So, hookers get killed, and escorts get murdered. So there's a difference.
Oh, well then... Well, she was murdered by her father.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to call that.
Good parenting. Apparently, she was hanging out with
Oh, right?
the wrong crowd. She got to punish him, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, she should have used some lubricants. She would be alive today.
Or you know what, even better? She could have just used one of our amazing vibrators.
Boom.
And been alone.
Yeah, been alone with the vibrator. And although this was before Netflix, there were still plenty of things you could do.
You could still chill.
Right.
You could Comcast and chill.
Or, God forbid, talk to another human being.
Personally, I'm a fan of YouTube and chill.
Infinite possibilities on YouTube.
In 1999, I did live journal and chill.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would do chat room and not chill.
ASL.
Oh, yeah. And it was always a guy, probably.
Probably.
Does that make me bisexual?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless you, want to be with a guy.
No. I just wanted to be with whatever they were representing. It sounded better than whatever I was doing at 14 to whatever.
Have you ever seen the movie She?
She or her?
Or her, that's
She's the
it.
porno version of it.
Well, I have not seen that
In
one,
the movie
listeners.
She, instead of having phone sex with Scarlett Johansson's automated, the iOS whatever character, he literally fucks the phone instead, or gets fucked by it.
What kind of phone? Was it a cordless phone, a house phone?
It was a flip
rotary?
phone. A flip
A
phone.
flip
Yeah.
phone.
So you flip it and you fuck the part in between that connects them.
Oh, but it was a man doing it.
Yeah.
See, because if it were a woman, you could flip it and like consider the flip to be an erection.
Yes, and if it was vibrating, you just have someone call you. People have done that. I mean, men have definitely, teenage men or grown men have humped whatever thing available to them. So I would imagine that women have definitely put the phone inside themselves and had somebody call them.
Or electric toothbrushes.
That would probably work.
They vibrate.
But
My friend told me.
yeah, I heard it from someone.
I heard it from a friend who heard it from another friend.
They're fucked up, not me. But wouldn't they be better off purchasing one of your products, a vibrating dildo or a vibrator?
Absolutely. And we just got a few new toys for the holiday season.
Christmas dillies?
Yeah.
Perfect.
They light up.
They light up with
like the Aurora Borealis.
with Christmas spirit.
Yeah. It puts the joy, back in joy to the world.
You can literally have the Christmas spirit inside of you.
You really could.
Oh my god.
It could be like Santa Claus is coming in town.
It's like watching Love Actually, but it actually makes you come.
It's like Santa being naked and laying on his stomach and telling you to roll him over because he's laying on your gift.
Perfect. Roll it over and suck my gift.
Oh dear.
You've been a good girl or boy this year.
Ho ho ho.
Yeah.
But we also have a new toy that feels like oral sex.
What?
So Layla Aura and Aura, like oral, but drop the L, O-R-A. You can purchase it exclusively at www.selfmadediva.com.
Boom.
But it's rechargeable, and it has a ball inside, which essentially licks and flicks like a tongue.
Holy shit.
So it's supposed to feel like oral sex, which is especially nice because I hear from my single clients, for a lot of them, that's the one thing that they miss about being single. Because obviously a vibrator can kind of
You mean about being in some
emulate-
type of relationship or?
Well, about not having someone to be intimate with.
Yeah.
So, with a vibrator, I mean, obviously it's not going to feel like the real thing, but it's kind of like you can, in a pinch, have it feel like the real
Yeah.
thing. But oral sex, we don't have any, before, we never had anything that would feel like that.
No one's that flexible.
Unfortunately not. Although, I did read some statistic, and I don't even know what the percentage was, so I'm not even going to say it, but it was saying that some people, a very small percentage, can suck their own penises.
What?
If they're flexible enough. Yeah.
Should start yoga.
If I could suck my own penis, I would become a hermit.
I would be a hermit crab. With crabs. Oh, I gave myself crabs. Oh no.
That would
But
be
I'm
very
also a
unfortunate.
crab and very mad at too.
It's the cancer crabbing you.
That's right, I am a Cancer. They're very sensitive.
They are very
Contrary to what you're
sensitive.
hearing, I am a very sensitive person.
Mm-hmm.
This comes from a very deep place.
They could also be crabby. They could also have crabs. So if you ever get with a Cancer and you see things moving in their pubic hair, you should recommend that they shave that shit.
And then that takes care of it?
It should.
Nice.
I've never personally had crabs.
Me neither.
I like the way they taste.
Yeah.
Like the food crab.
No, I like
Not
the way the
the
other
crab
crabs
louse.
taste. I like the other ones.
Well, some people like
Steamed.
caviar. I prefer the crab louse.
Yeah. Not the crab eggs. The
Oh.
crabs that are already in your pubes, but then they lay eggs. I like that type of caviar.
That
Best
reminds me
kind.
of when I had lice when I was 8 years old.
Nice.
And I remember putting the shampoo in my hair and then dunking my head in the bathtub because I was taking a bath. And when I turned around, there were all these little black speckles.
What?
Just fighting to live. Makes my body itch just thinking about
Lice
it.
have a lot of resilience, more than crabs. What?
Lesson learned, don't touch anyone. Just buy a vibrator.
Yes.
You won't get any diseases.
Yeah.
Like crab louse or lice. You need
Or-
to get those from being around other dirty people.
Emotional destruction. If you're sitting to listen to this and you're on Tinder while you're driving, get off of Tinder and go to selfmadediva.com. Okay?
That's right.
Immediately. Now, don't wait and think, this next person I swipe on, they're going to be the one, because they're fucking not the one, unless it's the one to give you crabs. Or lice. Dick lice, vagina lice.
Yeah.
That
or
can
like
happen.
mononucleosis, whatever. The kissing disease.
Oh, I had that.
You could get all kinds. You could get the HIV.
I knew the person was like in the recovery phase of mono, and I still made out with them.
Were they hot?
Next question.
All right. Moving
I
on.
mean, no, beauty is subjective, okay? That's what I'll say.
True.
We're very body positive, very face positive here on this program, and I'm just going to say, subjectively, yes, for someone else might have thought they were gorgeous, but I personally do not.
Was she the most beautiful girl in the whole room?
Well, we were outside, so yeah. It was like 20 degrees out also. And the whole time, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, I've had moments of why am I doing this? Like, every guy I've ever dated in my past.
Yeah, well, how do you, in the moment, walk away from it, even though you're... I mean, if you're like 19 or 20 or whatever, you think you're mature, but you're not at all.
I'm sure we could say the same thing about now. I mean...
Yeah, I hope so.
I just turned... actually, my birthday's tomorrow.
Woot! Happy birthday.
I'm turning 21 years old.
Yes.
And I'm really mature. And, yeah, you know? I'm just so wise in my 21 years of living on this earth.
I thought I was smart as shit.
Really?
I just thought, I'm like, I just need someone to know that knows it, and we'll rule the world together.
Yes. It's like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I would have been the Beyonce, though. You see me dance.
Oh, yeah.
Jay-Z can't dance for shit.
Jay-Z looks like somebody did something bad to his face. Like
Well,
a camel.
A camel kicked
He
him?
looks like Joe Camel.
Oh my god, he does.
Mm-hmm.
He tastes like Joe Camel also.
Well, you're Beyonce, so you wouldn't know how he tastes.
Beyonce's
He could taste
never,
like cotton candy, though.
Beyonce's never given a blowjob in her life.
Oh.
Do you think she's ever given a blowjob?
I think Beyonce is like fucking like Princess Diana of the 21st century, and I think anything she does is amazing. So she probably gives the best head ever.
I mean, she probably does a better job of ducking paparazzi, though.
I had a friend
than
tell
Diana
me
did,
recently.
anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I had a friend tell me that when you are dating somebody new, you should, when you give them oral sex for the first time, you should always swallow, and then never swallow again.
Oh my god! But that's like a sociopath thing to do.
Really? Well, I mean, maybe Beyonce does
it's
that.
manipulative, right?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
able to swallow.
It's genius, though. Why's that?
I've swallowed twice and thrown up twice. So I've actually, like, when I was in college, I was dating a guy on a different floor in my dorm, and I performed oral massage with my mouth on his penis.
Yeah.
And
Without the candy.
no Candylicious, because I was like 4 and 18 years old.
Yeah.
And when he ejaculated, I vomited all over the place, like projectile vomited, like The Exorcist.
Oh my god! It's like Linda Blair just sucked my dick.
Yeah, and the best part was not only did I like throw up on his penis, but we had one of those windows that was the fold down.
Yeah.
And the screen, and there was vomit all in the screen. I had had spaghetti, and so
Oh.
it was like pieces of pasta, meat, tomatoes.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
It was like the cannoli, and I didn't want dessert.
Was it Chef Boyardee?
Yeah, like SpaghettiOs.
They use it on the ads in Bulgaria.
Oh, Bulgaria.
Bulgaria, thank you for continuing to listen.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
But that wasn't the last time that happened.
No?
So that guy, his name was Jason. He didn't really talk to me after that, and I can't say I really blame him. If
Yeah.
somebody vomited on me, I probably would avoid them too. But it happened again. I dated another guy and told him this story about how I vomited on someone's penis, and
It's like, no way, it's not me. My penis is better.
yeah, well, he was okay for a while with not ejaculating into my mouth.
Yeah.
And then I was drunk one night, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this.
Today's the day.
And,
New Year's resolution.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's totally like, my New Year's resolution is I'm gonna let a man ejaculate in my mouth. And
That was
swallow
mine in
it.
1997.
Really?
But, recidivism, I just didn't do it.
Well, time is relative, you know? Make it again.
It's
almost
always
a new year.
1997 in here in my heart.
True that. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had big plans to do it again, and it was like freaking Groundhog Day. Because I
The
start
director's
to,
cut of Groundhog Day.
I feel the big vein in his penis, the vas deferens, it starts throbbing, and I was like, oh, I know what that means. And then I felt warm in my mouth, and then I felt warm coming up my esophagus onto
shit.
his body. And he didn't initially know that I had thrown up, but I also threw up all over his penis, and it was like in his butt crack too.
Oh my god! The poor butt crack.
I cried a little bit, and I've never swallowed since then.
Did he cry?
No, he was actually kind of calm. I think that he probably was a little disgusted and freaked out, but he was a good actor.
Yeah, he's actually an actor still, probably.
He is still an actor.
He's in Bulgarian soap operas.
Shh.
Yeah.
I told you not to bring that up.
He's very stoic. He usually plays the patriarch.
Moving on.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that anymore.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
But you know what? Men who perform oral sex on women, they have it a lot easier, because even though a woman is capable of squirting, it's not the consistency of like phlegm, and it's not being shot into the back of your throat.
No. It
So,
sounds like a terrible thing.
I don't know how people do it.
I think they're saints.
I think sexuality is, people are into all types of different things, and I'm just not into.
Regurgitation.
Yeah, no.
No.
Although I have seen, and when I say seen this porn, I don't mean like tablet in one hand and then other hand on my dildo type of thing. But they have porn out there where people are like vomiting into other people's mouths. And I've watched this before with friends. It's more of like a laughter, and a what the fuck.
A little bit funnier than Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, just
which
a little
is funny.
bit. Not a Big Bang Theory fan. Don't shoot me. But yeah, it all comes back to the cotton candy.
That's right.
You know.
They vomited cotton candy lube into the other person's mouth. It was
Yeah.
probably like Panda Express. Whatever fired them up.
I think that they had some bubble tea, and maybe we're
That
passing
shit
that
is
back
fucking
and forth.
gross.
Oh, I like bubble tea.
Oh, so we differ on Big Bang Theory and bubble tea.
Mm-hmm. How could we
We
ever
have
be
to stop.
friends?
We have to stop.
This relationship
So
is
you
over.
so you watch this probably Bulgarian porn about the vomiting in the mouth.
That was my friend.
Oh, so you watch it with a friend. That's better than
Yeah.
watching alone.
Yeah.
Because there's drinking alone, and then there's the next level is watching vomit and vomit porn alone.
I don't know how we watched it. I actually, you know what? I think I watched it with a guy who I vomited on.
Oh, there you go,
The
vomit
second
night.
one. Whoa! We also watched, and you know what's so funny is he used to play this for me all the time, and I swear he was like into it, but he would have never admitted it. But he would always play this porn clip with this like big girl sitting on a guy's face and like farting in his mouth. And every time she would lift her ass up, he would like try to suck that like fart air into his mouth.
Oh my god.
And I would ask him, I'm like, do you want like somebody to fart in your mouth? And I mean, I'm not really the one to do that.
What is it called?
I don't even know.
I
Maybe
mean,
go on like XTube and type in "woman farts in man's mouth,"
yeah,
or you could go on Bing.com.
yeah. I've tried to Bing that so much, and Bing's like, "Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not progressive." God, no wonder I'm so terrified of like sex, because like people fart in people's mouths and like it.
well, I think some people might like that. The biggest fetish actually is a foot fetish.
In the like most popular, or
That's the
like
most popular
the biggest
fetish.
like the most fucked up fetish you can have.
Oh, I don't really, I wouldn't say there's any, like, quote unquote fucked up fetishes, because I think that sexuality is so complex that what you like is what you like.
Okay, well,
You know,
I
don't agree with
mostly
fucking animals.
No, because
Don't
that's not a
agree with
fetish;
that.
it's a crime. If it's a crime, I mean, we're
Yeah.
not including sodomy, which is not,
Sure.
you know, this, the old definition of being gay, sodomy, or blowjob is sodomy. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no.
But
Do blowjobs.
yeah.
Just don't, try not to vomit if you can help it.
Yeah, guys out there, if you're blowing other guys, don't puke on them.
Some of the best oral sex tips I've learned from my gay friends.
Yeah, they're probably awesome at it
Mhm.
because they have penises. They know what's awesome.
Exactly. So, if you don't think you're good at something, the first step is to go to selfmadediva.com
Boom.
and order yourself some amazing and fabulous products.
Of course.
But the second step is to ask a friend for some sex tips, or watch a porn, or read a book.
What type of book?
Well, we sell books on my website about art of self-pleasure for a woman, which is called Tickle Your Fancy.
Nice.
There's Tickle Your Pickle, which is oral sex on the guy. Tickle My Tush, about anal foreplay, mild to wild. We also have Ride 'em Cowgirl, which is secrets and tips for better bucking. It's a sex position book.
Yeah, I heard fucking is a sex position.
Yeah.
I heard
Reverse
it from a friend.
Cowgirl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you heard it from a friend.
Yeah.
You heard it from a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a friend of a friend. All my friends don't have sex.
No. I help people have good sex.
See, that's great.
Yes. I'm not involved other than just selling the products, though. Just for the record.
No, we didn't think that.
Well, that's good.
Not even the Bulgarians thought that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If we had some Germans on, they might think that.
Oh, they're into some
Ich
interesting
liebe,
stuff.
Scheiße. Not
Do you,
really.
do you think Germans were always into stuff like that? Or it's just like the Nazis, like the second, third generation people that were from Nazis are into that?
I feel like they're more open about sex, and so they're more willing to try things which other cultures may feel are taboo.
Like pooping?
Yeah,
Scheiße?
the Scheiße. Yeah, jawohl.
Yeah, Scheiße.
Bitte schön, Scheiße.
Scheiße.
Ich liebe Scheiße.
They're called Scheiße films, right?
I don't know what they're called.
I'll Netflix it. It's gonna be in my queue anyways.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Number 1, 5 stars.
Yeah, number 1, 5 stars.
See more like this.
And then there's the Wonder Years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, loved that.
Because I typed in search Kevin Arnold Scheiße, and that's what popped up.
The Wonder Years.
The Wonder Years and these German Scheiße stuff.
It's because of Winnie.
Oh yeah, Winnie Cooper was amazing.
Oh yeah, Winnie.
Not
I'm
my
so
first
jealous
love,
of
but
Winnie.
my second love.
I wanted to be Winnie Cooper.
I fell in love with every female character in every movie ever, or show growing up.
Really?
Yeah. It's because of the Disney stuff. It fucks you up. Like, I love Cinderella. It's not you're just rooting for Cinderella, but you want to be the prince.
Let's see. I wanted to be Ariel and find my Prince Eric.
Ariel was messed up. I mean, she gave up everything, and the lesson should have been don't give up who you are for
True.
someone else. But instead the lesson was, if you give up who you are for someone else, it'll work. It's great, and then you don't need your family or anything anymore ever again. Because you're on land now, you lose your voice, but whatever. Prince Eric didn't give a fuck about her singing voice. He'd be like, yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Bend over.
Pretty much.
I'm a prince, I can do what I want. And what if he dumped her afterwards?
I know.
And then she can't get her voice back, and she can't be a merman anymore. I mean, she'd have to scuba dive to go out for a barbecue with her family. And so Eric's just like, she keeps texting him and he just won't answer back.
Then she sees he's on Tinder.
Yeah, she finds him on Tinder.
She swipes right just so she can stalk his shit.
Yeah.
She created a Facebook account so she could befriend Eric and try and catch him in a lie.
Eric was very deceptive. He only killed Ursula just so he could get that puss. And then he's like, alright, I already put it in, you know. Who cares? I'm over it. He was just a regular guy.
That's so sad.
Just trying to stick it as if, you know, ex-mermaids don't have feelings.
My 7-year-old self is really feeling lonely and brokenhearted now.
Sebastian meant if I kissed a girl, he's like, fuck her and then don't call her again.
Yeah, it all comes around. Sebastian was a crab.
He was crab. He's like, but don't make sure, you know, she doesn't have me, cause I'm a crab, can't you see? Until you fuck the girl.
Yeah, and then I used to like flounder when I was a little girl. I could never eat flounder because I felt like I was eating
Do you still feel that way?
Now I think it's a bottom feeder and it eats like poop and dirt.
Probably.
So I don't, you know. When I eat fish, I eat salmon.
Oh, salmon's delicious.
Yeah.
Is there salmon flavor lube? Salmon flavor?
Oh, no. The only flavored lube is vanilla or strawberry. The rest are edible, so they can be like licked off the body or the nipples or the clitoris or penis.
Penises.
Maybe even assholes.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Like literally and figuratively.
If it's appeared in hip hop songs now, so it catches on. That's what happens. Just like when Six in the City came out, every woman just wanted Manolos. That's the thing, right? The
True.
shoes. Jimmy Choo's and Manolos
and rabbit vibrators
and Stride Right.
Oh yes, I was rocking Stride Right in like 1986.
Yeah, that was my shit.
And I know you're thinking, wait, Jennifer's only 21. Why was she rocking Stride Right at such a young age?
She was a zygote for a long time.
And I would say to you, I've just always been advanced.
That's right. Like, mommy, future mommy, I want these shoes. I want all these shoes.
Love some Stride Right.
I
Also,
loved malls when I was a kid.
Crown Books. So when I was young and had no friends, I would hang out at the Crown Books and read all of the Choose Your Own Adventure.
Oh my god, we talked about Choose Your Own Adventure on the last one.
Love Choose Your Own
Adventure. They got dark though. The characters would die.
Oh yes, there were times that I would die, and I'd be a little sad about that.
Yeah, I got freaked out.
I've always thought it would be kind of cool to make a Choose Your Own Adventure porn.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, write like a porn book?
A book or a movie where you essentially, although the book would be more...
It's called Choose Your Own Pizza, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You want pepperoni or sausage?
Yeah, you're getting both, bitch.
I want onions and peppers.
Pepperoni and Shiza.
Oh.
Yeah.
Extra grease.
Those Germans, they like sausages and they like Shiza, so why not put them on the same pizza man with things, the woman in the...
But how cool would that
film.
be? Like, you watch it and it's like, do you want to do this or that? And then you get to pick which one.
Both.
That, I don't know if anybody would actually get through the whole movie or book. They could always pick up where they left off, but then at the same time, it kind of eliminates human interaction.
I mean, which has already been almost eliminated anyway.
So 15 years ago, in the year 2000, I said to my college roommate, and I know you're thinking, how could I have been in college 15 years
Look
ago?
at Doogie Howser.
You're 6.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I am Doogie Howser. I was 6 years old in college.
I'm Doogie Howser.
Doogie.
Yeah.
I said to my roommate at the time, when the first generation iPod had come out, how cool would it be if one day this is like a phone and we can talk on the phone and listen to music on the phone.
Oh, shit.
And guess what? Now there's the iPhone. So, maybe I'm onto something. Maybe in 15 years, you're going to stumble on this podcast as you're watching a choose your own adventure porn at
And
the
you're
same
vacationing
time.
in Bulgaria.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greetings. I don't know how to say hello in Bulgarian, but hello.
You'd say, fuck you.
No, that's not nice.
No, it is. That's what you say.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Yes, that's what they either say fuck you or greetings earthlings in Bulgaria. They're big into both of those. But choose your own, like a whole series. Choose your own pizza man. Choose your own fireman.
Oh.
Choose your own babysitter.
Oh, yeah. And you can decide what she's wearing, too.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and there'll be a scratch and sniff element to it also.
Oh, God.
I got a place in China I think that can make this happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, we're copywriting and patenting this idea. So if you steal it, I might assault you with a vibrator. Bulgaria.
Bulgaria and the wild side of the vibrators, right? So
Yeah.
talked about is we'll skip the medium and we'll go to the wild now. What are some of the wilder products?
So we don't have anything like totally insane crazy. So we have things that are great for any woman, whether you are having your first toy, never masturbated, someone who's a professional, and then same with guys. We have stuff for the men too. So we have bullets, which are designed for primarily clitoral testicle stimulation.
Okay.
We have dildos, which are the phallic-shaped, penis-looking type toys
Yes,
that
dildos.
don't vibrate. Also known as dillies to some people out there.
I like to call them dillies.
Yes, Ziola here likes to call me the dilly queen.
That's right.
Which is the truth. Selfmadediva.com.
Because she knows how to push the product. She's energetic, she knows her shit, and she's very driven.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I agree.
It's true.
We have vibrators, which are dildos that vibrate. Some have clitoral stimulators, some have...
Oh, that's the little appendage on that, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, that could also be used...
That looks like a cactus.
Cactus sounds painful.
Like a sweet cactus.
Think of it as like a little tickler, or
Little
like
tickler,
a thumb.
okay.
A thumb that
like
vibrates.
a thumb. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
3 to 4 women need clitoral stimulation in order to orgasm from penetration.
It's 3 out of 4?
3 out of 4.
There's a lot of liars out there.
Yes. And women that are listening, you should never, ever, 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 ever fake an orgasm.
Yes. Because you're setting a baseline of acceptance of your own sexuality. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
I came. Oh my god, I came. And the guy's like, yes, I am somebody. And then he's either not going to try any harder than that, or be communicative, or he is just going to be like, well, I made her come, I can go make somebody better come.
So
And nobody wins.
Exactly.
So don't lie about that.
Demand your orgasms.
That's not a little white lie. That's a big time lie.
It is. It's being untruthful to your partner. And so, sometimes you have to communicate, and that can be a little scary to say to someone, I prefer when you do it this way, or can you do that? But
yeah,
ultimately, you're naked, like, trying to make each other feel good. I read a really good article. I was getting my nails done, and so trying not to be on my cell phone. I picked up a Cosmo magazine, Nicki Minaj on the cover.
Boom.
It was July 2015. And she was interviewed, and one of the things she talked about was that she demands to have an orgasm. That, if her partner finishes before she does, fine, but, like, they need to make sure that she has an orgasm, too. And I loved that. Because I think when you're having sex or, fooling around or doing whatever you're doing, like, the primary focus is for both partners to have enjoyment and feel that sense of intimacy together. So it's okay to ask for what you want, but don't fake it,
Yeah, don't fake it till you make it, because that's not...
because then you won't make it.
From what I hear, from the listicles I read, that get sent to me by people like in my timeline that I don't give a fuck about, I've heard or read that the greater the emotional connection, as an emotional connection builds, the female mind relaxes more and is more capable of achieving that.
Definitely. And I think women were multitaskers by nature, so we have a habit of, as much as we're enjoying something, we start to, our thoughts kind of drift.
Yeah, like
so we'll start thinking about other things or plans or bills to pay, and
oh man,
you know, it's not that you're not enjoying yourself, because you completely are, but you have to give so much focus and really, really, really think about what's going on, or else you can lose that momentum.
You know that line to Dumb and Dumber? It's like, did you pay the gas bill?
No.
It's in the beginning. It's one of the lines you read. Right when they flee.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, there's a knock on the door. He's like, did you pay the gas bill? I don't know.
I get what you're saying. Yes.
But so you're like someone gonna be having sex with a guy, and it's good. Oh, it's pretty good. But she's thinking about if she paid the gas bill or what her Netflix password is.
Well, possibly.
Fuck. Oh my god.
I mean, not intentionally though. So I don't know if you or our listeners or our friends in Bulgaria, if anyone's like this, but when I lay down to go to sleep at night, it's like my thoughts go into overdrive, and I start thinking about all kinds of stuff I need to do the next day, and it almost makes me annoyed, because I feel like, why can't I just think about this stuff during the day? Why do I have to think about it in the middle of the night?
Our human brains are like,
yeah, it's like a computer with like 5,000 tabs open.
yeah,
but
and a lot of viruses.
Yes, like crab louse virus and everything, you know.
Most human minds are powered by Vista.
Oh, yeah.
Mine
Vista.
is. Yeah.
Not Windows 10?
Nope. It's got Vista with WordPerfect. And shareware games. That's it.
Aw, that's so sad. Solitaire. Spire Solitaire.
No, all those other ones.
So my point though is, like, that same feeling of like brain going to overdrive, it kind of happens then too, because I think you're more relaxed.
Really? So thinking about the gas bill or the dishes makes you come?
No, it distracts someone from coming.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes sense on a scale.
Your mind starts drifting.
How fucked up relationships are, or non-relationships are too, is there's like, as the man becomes, as time elapses, the man becomes less connected, and the woman becomes more connected, on average, and that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
I think if you're a guy and you're a good person, you're aware of that, and you try not to act on your animal impulses as much, because you're aware that it's not like an ego thing, like they're gonna think I'm amazing. It's no, like they're gonna get connected to guys that suck at everything, but I fucked them, so I'm sort of emotionally invested, and then women end up in shitty relationships a lot more often than men do.
Yeah.
Men get slowly ground down over time in like a bad marriage, whereas women just will like date shitty people more often.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is for my friends, you know, and myself.
There's a lot of shitty people though.
There are a lot of shitty people in this world, self-loathing people who want to like infect you with their like sadness and just bring you down too.
Yeah. Present company not included.
Yeah, definitely not included in present company.
No, I'm very positive with other people. But yeah, you get worn out at a certain point.
Oh, of course.
And
I'm thinking more about a guy I've dated previously.
Yeah.
Wearing you down.
I mean, I haven't dated a lot, but I've gone out with a couple people that had some negativity, but like I always determine that it's not their fault.
No.
Because everyone deals with things at their own pace. And so if they're going at a slower pace because they had more to deal with, or they just they recover as quickly, it's not really their fault, and it's not really their fault that they're projecting that onto you. Someone's not gonna instantly be Little Miss Sunshine or whatever.
That's true, but I think it's a choice as well. So like with family and friends before, like I try to get along with everybody, but there's certainly times where I'm like short or sassy with family or friends, and the words coming out of my mouth, I know I shouldn't be saying them, but I say them anyway. And so it's kind of the same thing with dating as well.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, let's say if a guy says something to me that's like derogatory. I think they know what they're doing. They just make a choice to still continue to say it, or the other choice is keep your mouth shut,
And let it fester.
or
And,
just
and think that you're giving them an orgasm, and then you found out you're not.
or vomiting on their penis.
I'd rather have that than just go on for like 4 months or longer thinking that like they were really enjoying our sex.
Yeah. But you know what though? That's why I really enjoy what I do for a living, because I'm sure that there's men out there who have those same issues, but I think it's definitely a more prevalent issue with women.
Yeah.
Men, it's a lot easier for a man to ejaculate. Men are very visual. A man can watch porn and
Or you get like
5 minutes later.
half nude or no nude picture of a girl they haven't met and be like, oh.
Exactly. Now, that's not to say that some men take longer or that, some women can't have the same thing, but I think if you're speaking in very general terms, that there's a lot more effort for a woman. But I think women should embrace that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
They should.
Think
that's
foreplay's the best part.
Yeah, because you don't
Like
know if the
10
guy's
hour long
going to be
foreplay.
good at it, right?
No, you really don't know.
And you don't know when you're going to start thinking about that gas bill.
Right? Or that
Yeah.
car note.
Or what your highest score was on Skip It.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know what you're going to think of. Because every experience is different.
True.
It's not like you're going to the Olive Garden every time, where you know what you're getting.
Yeah,
You're getting
right?
great breadsticks, pretty decent salad, and the rest is total shit.
Tour of Italy.
You're getting all sorts of different experiences, and that's why I think men would be like, oh, I already fucked her, like, oh, I've had sex with the same woman for 3 years, I need to try something else. Whereas women would be like, let's do that, let's do it here, or let's do it this way, and the guy gets used to it a certain way or something, and doesn't change, and the woman wants to change, but with the same person, ideally, because of that
Definitely.
emotional connection.
Yeah. I think that women generally like to grow with the person.
Yeah.
I mean, my experience of men has unfortunately been more of a negative experience.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that I work with women, and I do work with couples, and I have some men, and we have a great, really awesome line of LGBTQ products.
Okay.
So products for same-sex relationships, or...
So, like, for example, a double-sided vibrating dildo.
Exactly. So we sell a double-ended dildo. It doesn't vibrate, but you can, purchase a vibrating constriction ring and a C-ring and make it vibrate. So that's really nice for same-sex couples or relationships.
An addendum to the double-sided dilly.
But not
It's
everybody
called-
needs vibration. The thing is, we probably, and I'm just guessing here, but we probably have at least 75 type of toys in our line.
Wow.
Maybe even more. I'm not sure. It could be more.
Selfmadediva.com.
Yes. But every vagina and every penis are different, and so
Yeah.
not everybody's gonna like the same thing, and I think variety is important. But the reason our products are so great is any stage of life. If you're single, well, you can have a toy
God help
that's-
you.
right? Preach to the choir there. Singleselfmadediva.com.
Yeah. It's like stopfindingshittypeople.com
Yeah, seriously.
and learn how to enjoy your own body. And you might find, if you use, men need to use these things more.
Yes.
Instead of masturbating the same way forever.
Mm-hmm. So
to
for the guys, we
embrace
have
the fleshlight or whatever.
masturbation sleeves. We have Mimi and we have Gigi. And so Gigi is kind of like a virgin-like. She's very snug and tight. And then Mimi is like her older sister. And so Mimi is a little, not as snug, but still
She
snug.
asks you what you do for a living, and Gigi's more naive.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Gigi's like the candy striper.
Yeah.
Mimi's the college co-ed.
So Gigi's snugger, and Mimi is the older sister, and
She's a little more, I don't want to say larger, because essentially it's average to large.
Okay.
And Gigi would be considered more for like a smaller guy. Smaller as far as girth. But Mimi's great because Mimi has 3 chambers of nubbies and stimulators, so it gives extra stimulation to the penis. Mimi will swallow it for you, so you squeeze the top of it, It'll create a suction effect.
And then you can rinse it off like a smoothie maker afterwards.
We sell an adult toy cleaner, which is what we recommend using for your
cleaners?
toys. Yeah.
Is it environmentally friendly?
It is.
This,
It's
this is spray?
paraben-free, glycerin-free, has a very mild disinfectant.
Gluten-free?
Yeah, it is gluten-free as well.
Well, now I'm sold.
We have 2 products in our line that do contain gluten. One is a brown sugar lotion, which you wouldn't eat, but still on the skin. And then our aftershave. But everything else is gluten-free.
Okay, nice. So
Calorie-free.
it simulates a blowjob,
Mm-hmm.
and and you can finish in it without fucking the toy up, and it has a separate cleaner.
Yes.
Holy shit,
And
that's
so
awesome.
you spray the cleaner inside, rinse with some water, dry it off the clean dish towel or paper towel.
Okay.
You don't want to use soap on it because what soap does is it causes it to kind of pill up. So like if you ever look in the inside of your pants and you notice there's like little fuzzy pieces that you can pull off, it kind of does that on the toy too. It's made of thermoplastic rubber, which essentially means it can be cold or hot. It's not really going to melt. No latex in any of our products at all.
That's good.
Yeah, because a lot of people have latex allergies. But you don't want to use soap and water because using soap on the toy, it actually causes the toy to break down over time. I really like my clients to think of their sex toys as an investment. You know, so they're purchasing, it's like buying a car, and it certainly doesn't cost that
Except
much.
a car doesn't depreciate.
True.
I mean, a car does depreciate, whereas old Miss Faithful, you know, she's always going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't trade it in. I mean, you could, but nobody's going to give you money for it.
Hey, you
They're
don't
gonna
know
give
the
you looks.
Bulgarian market,
That's
aftermarket.
true.
Bulgarians
That's
love
true.
used dillies. And
But, you know, it's an investment for your penis or vagina or clitoris, you know? So you want to take care of it. So, yeah, the cleaner is definitely important. And I didn't know this stuff before I started with my business. I just thought soap and water was okay because,
yeah,
you know, we use soap to clean our bodies. We use soap to wash our hands, so I assumed it was okay. But especially with women, the pH balance of the vagina is so delicate.
yeah.
You know, you don't want to get a yeast infection. Those are like the worst things ever.
Yep.
My friend told me.
Or a urinary.
Oh yeah,
tract infection,
UTI. Oh my god.
which I hear is from women not, washing after the guy finishes.
Well, you have to pee after sex.
Yeah.
Because
I named a
bacteria.
fantasy football team peeing after sex once.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I think I did well. I'm really good at that shit. I don't even have to watch the games anymore.
What, peeing after sex or fantasy
Yeah.
football?
Fantasy football. I'm terrible at peeing after sex, mostly because I don't have sex. But, yeah. So you have to pee after sex
Because when you're having intercourse, female and male intercourse, excuse me, I'm burping. This is like drunk history. Well,
yeah, it's more educational though.
yeah, totally educational. When you don't pee after sex, the bacteria stays in the urethra and it can cause an infection. And so it's important after you have sex for women, specifically, to urinate because it pushes the bacteria out of the urethra. Okay. Yeah. So that's why a lot of women, like, they call yeast infection like the honeymooners disease, and that's because typically when people get married and they go on their honeymoon, they have sex the whole time. I don't know if that's the truth or not. If I ever get married, I intend on having sex the entire time. That's my honeymoon goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honeymoon goal.
Why do they have to go to an exotic place? Just go to like a hotel.
Oh no, but it's so sexy to be in an exotic place.
True.
It's warm and, you know, especially if you're in an all-inclusive, the drinks are flowing.
And it's Bulgaria.
Yeah, right? Bulgaria! Hey, shout out.
Honeymoon destination.
Yes. Definitely nice. But so you gotta pee after sex because you don't want to get those infections. I call it an angry vagina.
It gets pissed off.
Or an angry penis. Either way, it's no good.
You have to pee a lot as a guy afterwards.
I've had 2 glasses of wine. I feel like I have to pee now.
It's step 1 is you have the intercourse or your self-intercourse.
Yes.
Ideally with one of the toys that you can find at selfmadediva.com.
Ideally.
And the second step is cry.
Oh, let's hope you're not crying.
And the the third step is to go urinate or defecate.
Definitely urinate. Defecating might be a little weird right after sex.
I ate 11 tacos once and drank whiskey, and then I was dating someone at 6.
And then what happened?
I lasted longer because I was trying not to shit the whole
Oh
time.
my gosh. Well, if we're sharing, one time I had the diarrhea
Yeah.
because I had ate a bunch of spicy food, and I was having sex in a doggy style position, and I was so afraid of sharting all over the place.
Yeah.
Because if you kind of shart and let's say you're on bottom, like it's male missionary with a guy on top, you could kind of like sort of avoid them finding out. But in a doggy style position, when your asshole is basically exposed,
Yeah.
I feel like they would see something coming out.
My God, yeah.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. That does not sound good.
No.
So, we're going to wrap this up on that note.
On that note.
On that note, if you're having sex doggy style and you can see something protruding, you should be like, hey, can we stop for a bit? I'm just going through something emotionally. And then they'll be like, oh, baby, what's wrong? And you don't say, you were about to shit on me.
I don't think that the guy would be clued into that. I think they're so focused on all the other
On her selfish
moving parts.
Yeah. Oh, go, gotta get it.
Yeah, looking
That-
in the mirror.
That we're not looking at what we're doing.
I don't think they're paying attention to the potential of poop.
We're not thinking about our gas bills, though.
No, I mean, I'm not really thinking about my gas bill either.
We're like, I hope this isn't the last time I get to do this. This is so awesome. I'm so good at this.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so selfmadediva.com.
Yeah. And I don't know if there's a comments thing to that, but, you know, if there is, share some comments.
Absolutely.
Let us know what you thought.
Well, Bulgaria they're very in tune with the interwebs, and they comment. And hopefully we're going to grow this listenership over time.
I hope
And,
so.
and hopefully we send you some business because, God damn it, people need it.
And I'm going to probably share this with my followers and friends, and I just hope that they don't think less of me after
They should think
listening
more.
to this.
They should think more of you because people aren't open, and that's why they get repressed about themselves. Okay, and not necessarily their attitudes of be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna get what I want while I can get it, but just they're so closed off to what they want, so they never say it or what they've done, and they hold everything in. And hopefully, if they go to selfmadediva.com, they'll buy a toy, and they'll realize that you can be happier.
It's all about empowering yourself.
Empower yourself.
And if you're in the Washington, D.C. area and you're listening, when you go to Self-Made Diva, make sure to click on Host a Party or Become a Consultant. And I would love to either hook you up and spoil you with some products for having me over for a party, or if you're interested in making some really good money and having fun and helping women and couples, I'm always looking for ladies looking to make some extra money. I did promise a discount code, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Okay. So, if you go to selfmadediva.com and you type in JSFB10, that's J like Jennifer, S like Summers, FB like Facebook, and the number 10, you will get 10% off your entire order. Woo!
All right. Go to that site and have a better life as a result.
Yes.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Peace. JJ says bye as well. Meow.
Meow.